So the warming of your pigs is one important aspect of pig farming that should never be overlooked. Worms can cause a lot of problems on your pigs and can make your pig not even grow at all. You can have a pig that have good genetics and you feed her well or you feed the pig well and that pig will not still grow. Why? Because of too much worms in the body. Pigs are very susceptible to worms. So if you're not managing the worm levels of your pig very well, these worms can cause you a lot of setback in your pig farm. Now, how do we deworm here, or how do we manage worm on this our farm? We have different ways of managing worms or deworming for different stages of pigs. But the set of pigs or the stage of pigs that are easily harmed by worms are the growing pigs, pigs that are still growing. That's the winner pigs. So it is the winner pigs that you must focus on mainly when it comes to deworming. Now, how do we manage the worms on our winner pigs? What we use to deworm our pigs is the levamisole. The levamisole injection. This is the most potent dewormer when it comes to pigs. Some people use capromec, that's the ivermectin, but from my own experience, this is the most potent dewormer for pigs, for piglets, and for pigs, for adult pigs. Now, every month for the growing pigs, which means for the winners, for the growers, for the winners and growers, because when pigs are at finisher level, you don't really need to deworm them like that often. So what the ones we focus on mainly are the winners and the growers. Every single month we deworm them. Now, depending on their weights, a pig that weighs 10 kg, what we give them is 0.5 mil. Because this drug, the prescription is every pig that weighs 20 kg, we get 1 mil. That's 1 mil of this strange, 1 mil. And of course, we use the iron needle, not the normal strange that comes with this, the iron needle. So this iron needle is better when you're injecting animals. So of course, we give them 1 mil. Now, this is what we keep giving them till they become finishers. Now, which means from the time we win these piglets to the times they become adults, we keep deworming them every month. Here on the farm, we deworm every end of every month. We deworm. For example, from the 25th of this month, we'll start deworming so that before that week runs out, we have finished deworming all our pigs, all our growing pigs. So this is what we do. Now, for the adult pigs, this is where it gets tricky. Before we serve a pig or before we make a pig available for service, which means like before they mate that female pig, mind you, you don't deworm pregnant pigs. If you deworm a pregnant pig, there could be complications. I've not tried to deworm a pregnant pig before, so that's why I'm using there could be, because I've not tried it before. But it's not advised that you deworm a pregnant pig because it could lead to various complications, including premature births. So this is why we don't deworm pregnant pigs. Now, but what we do is, before that pig gets pregnant, before we take her to the male, we deworm her. We give her all the necessary antibiotics to flush everything in her body that is not meant to be there. We give it to her. And of course, the worms, the bacteria, we flush everything out with these drugs. But of course, we use this one specifically for the worms. Now, before that pig is served, you deworm her. Then, after birth, before you serve her again, you also deworm her. Then for the boas, for the male pigs that are mature, we deworm them once every 3 months, or sometimes once every 2 months, depending. But most times it's always once every 3 months, because those guys, as they get bigger, they become lesser, they become more resistant to these worms. Unlike when pigs are growing, they can easily be affected by these worms. So this is how we basically manage worms on this farm. We deworm every month for the growing pigs, and of course for the adult pigs we deworm every 3 months. And for the females that are in production, we deworm them every single time before they take in, which means every time before they get pregnant, we deworm them. And of course, don't forget, you don't deworm pregnant pigs. So this is basically what I needed to share on this video. Deworming is very, very important. It should be something that is of utmost importance in your management routine, because one of the things that makes management easy is when you have a routine. Every day I come to this farm, this is what I will do. Every month on the farm, this is what we do. It makes your job easier. For example, any day I come here, I already have things on my schedule list I'm going to achieve that day. It makes my management easy. For example, I'll check, have the workers swept the pen? Have they cleaned the pen? Have they given the drugs I told them to give last time I came to the farm? Have they done this? Have they done that? Then, of course, every month I have things we also need to do. One of them is, have they dewormed the pigs? Yes. So these are the things that you must do to make sure that your management is in good condition, is being perfected. Because when you don't have a plan, achieving a goal becomes impossible. So you must have a plan, and your plan is your management. Your management has to come in form of a plan. This is what I want to achieve today. This is what I want to achieve this month, or this is what we have to be doing every month on the farm to make sure that everything is going well. So this is basically what I wanted to share on today's video.